Hello, guys. Welcome to Cinema Express. Today, I'm going to talk to the cast of Masaba Masaba. It's the new Netflix show that gives us a fictional peek into the lives of Masaba Gupta and Neena Gupta, the wonderful mother-daughter pair. You will get to see, and experience their lives, through the fictional tale that Netflix is presenting. It's directed by Sonam Nair. Welcome, both of you, and I'd like to start by asking Sava, we've seen in the West, we've seen sitcoms and people, exploring, playing versions of themselves and often going beyond comedy and, getting into a lot of self-examination and all of that. And we've never seen something of this format in India, in at least in this way. I was really curious to know, what got you excited about that, and were there also apprehensions, of doing a show in this format?
So I think the first time I heard of the show is when Ashwini Yardi, the producer, wrote to me and
Yeah.
said, "We have this concept." And I was a bit confused and I was apprehensive then because I said, maybe this will turn out like a reality show, which I didn't want to ever
Hmm.
do. So then when we had a few more meetings and things like that, I think it was clear that this is a show where we both play fictionalized versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
And then I was much more excited about it. I think the best part about it was that it's never been done in India, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, and I think it's both a strength and a weakness that there's no reference point for us to have made this show. So, it
Hmm.
was a clean slate and we could start from any given point. We could treat it the way we wanted to. So that was the best part about it, which is why it was very exciting. And I also thought that, if I am going to do this and I am going to be on screen, I rather make it
Yeah.
fun and exciting and more of, I'd say like an extension of my Instagram, literally, or extension of
Right.
my social
Right.
media, as opposed to like an out and out acting assignment. So
Huh.
it's fun because I think it toes the line between reality and fiction, which is really exciting.
Neena ma'am, for you, I remember you'd worked on a beautiful short film with Sonam before, and I was just wondering, what did you make of the idea when it first came to you?
आई couldn't मेक एनीथिंग आउट ऑफ इट आई वॉज थिंकिंग कि ये क्या करेंगे इसमें ठीक है डॉक्यूमेंट्री बनाएंगे
जी.
क्या मसाबा के ऊपर मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही थी तो क्या करेंगे तो उन्होंने बोला ठहरो पहले हम थोड़ा लिख लें उसके बाद फिर स्क्रिप्ट पे बैठे हम लोग फिर मुझे धीरे धीरे समझ आने लगी कि क्या बना रहे हैं
Hmm.
सो जब पूरी स्क्रिप्ट बन गई तो मुझे बहुत ही अच्छी लगी इट्स लाइक अ स्टोरी of a girl
Right.
who's Masaba and she's a fashion designer and what happens in her life uh, in a particular part of her life. That's
Huh.
it.
Right. 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 Masaba, tell me this. We've got two episodes of the show, and what's interesting is, there's a lot of your life you put up there. From your separation to your career to your relationships, friends, bunch of stuff. And what is the at a personal level, what is the challenge of that? To have your life up there on the screen, and to also play and examine aspects. Of course, a lot of it is fictionalized, but at the same time, that it comes with a more of an emotional baggage than, let's say, playing a completely fictional character.
The emotional baggage part actually doesn't exist. Even when
Hmm.
I was filming, I don't think I felt that baggage.
Right.
I have to say that, irrespective, no matter what you put out there, whether it's fiction or reality, people will perceive it the way they want to perceive it, so you don't
Hmm.
really
Hmm.
get the chance to control that. What I did control was how much of it I wanted to share, you know,
Right.
and more than that, in what light I want to show um, people who I've been in relationships with, be it friends, be it my parents' friends, my ex-husband. I just wanted to make sure that I I shared them in good light because that's what they've been to
Right.
me. They've been memories that have been good, and that was important. But एक थोड़ा मतलब tension तो होती है कि what will people
Hmm.
see this as? How will they
Hmm.
perceive me to be as a person for making that decision? And I think somewhere as an audience, it's so difficult to cut the cord between feeling like, oh my God, is she like this in real life?
Right.
And is this how she makes her decisions? So I think it's tough, but I think you need to be a little bit of a brave heart to do a show like this because वो vulnerability की जरूरत तो है,
जी.
and you need to be a little bit shameless about things. But I control the narrative as far as the scripting is concerned, because I was a part of the
Hmm.
scripting
Hmm.
process.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I said,
Hmm.
okay, there's a line that I will not cross in terms of sharing what I have to share, and we didn't cross that line. So it was great.
Nina ma'am, of course, alongside Masaba's journey, we get a glimpse of your life wonderfully, and there's also the sense I remember, in during Badaio time, you'd spoken about interviews and how in the 70s, a lot of the roles that you'd like to do, went to other actors, and always tried to do a main role. We get a lovely scene in this show, where you tell your friend on the phone that you're gonna get a tattoo, you're gonna learn to swim, and you're gonna get a main role. How is that aspect? Of course, you're everywhere now. People, fans have rediscovered you in such a wonderful way. But to explore that phase in life, and it's very bracing for you to do that. So I wanted to know just that arc, and how was the experience of doing that, revisiting that through fiction?
It was wonderful. Actually, I before I went to the shoot, I used to wonder how would I feel, because this is the first time I'm playing me,
Mm.
and how would I feel on the set. In the readings before the shooting started, I was fine. We were having fun reading. But when I went to the set, I realized that by now I have become professional. That as soon as the camera is on, the lights are
Huh.
on, I don't remember anything. I just remember that these are the lines I have to say. I have to mean the lines,
Right.
and I have to focus. I have to focus on my that acting part which I am doing right now. तो ऐसा कुछ नया नहीं लगा. पहले सोच रही थी कि
Huh.
कुछ अजीब लगेगा, पर ऐसा कुछ
जी.
नया नहीं लगा. नॉर्मल जैसे जॉब करते हैं अपना एक्टिंग का, वैसे ही लगा.
Right. There's a lovely reference to your television show, Kamzor Kadi Kaun, and with that driving instructor asked, how is that? Because I found it very wonderful idea,
हाँ.
and huh,
Yeah, I loved it. I didn't know, but the writers have done a very good job.
huh,
And
huh.
but this used to happen, huh? When I was doing
Yeah.
Kamzor Kari
Okay.
Kaun, people used to, although people used to say bad, people used to say, मैम आप ऐसे टाइप के मत काम किया कीजिए ना, आप इतनी रूड होती हैं, हमें नहीं अच्छा लगता. So, so, so that's why it didn't do well, because people didn't like me being rude, you know. हमारे यहाँ चलता नहीं है
Right.
ये वाला सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर.
Huh,
तो
huh,
when
huh.
so I really love doing that part where he says कि मैडम एक बार वो लाइन बोल दो, and I'm saying कौन सी लाइन, and he says वो, I get very angry, but I say it. You know what I mean? It
Huh,
happens
huh,
to all
huh.
the actors all the time. It happens to the actors all the
Right.
time. Yeah, yeah.
Right, right. Mazaba, of course, a huge part of the show is also the cameos and the in jokes and the kind of sort of industry satire that we see. And it's lovely because often there's this sense that we don't see our actors, sort of poke fun at themselves and be vain and be themselves on screen. And we see so much of that in the West. People do cameos in films
Yeah.
as themselves, and shows as themselves. So how is it just bringing these guys on board? You have Shimani, you have Kiara, you have Farah ma'am in such a wonderful scene. How is it just to get this going? Get the sort of satire, get the sort of in jokes going. Yeah.
It was, I was very, very pleasantly surprised that Kiara agreed to do this.
Yeah.
Because she's playing herself, and she's playing this really over the top version of herself.
Yeah.
And she was a sport. I mean, even on set, I think we canned the scene very quickly, because she was like, हाँ जो
Huh.
मेरे को बता दो मैं कर दूंगी. It was like that. And even Farah's cameo, I think, is just amazing, because she just to poke fun at yourself is something that's
Right.
so new for Indian cinema. But
Correct.
the thing is, I expected it only from these people. I expected that
Yeah.
Farah would do this. I expected Kiara would do this. I expected Shibani to be a sport. I expected Gajraj ji to be a sport. Because कहीं कहीं पता चल जाता है what somebody's like, and what they'll be comfortable doing and what they won't be comfortable doing.
Right.
So
Right.
it was great. I think they gave the writers a complete free hand in what they wanted to do,
Huh.
and which is why it turned out great, because I was very careful that I didn't want some, like, a character to play a actor. or play a character inspired by an actor, because that can become very demeaning sometimes, and we
Right.
didn't want to do
Right.
that. So we made sure that whoever we got, they play like the most crazy version of themselves. And I think
Right.
now,
Right.
thanks to OTT platforms, thanks to us, I think Indian cinema is also opening up to the world, where you're
Mm.
seeing
Mm.
actors be so brave in the West. So I
Right.
think more
Right.
of this will come, and I'm waiting for it to come. I'm waiting for everybody to become like a Ranveer Singh version of themselves, I think.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Did
yeah.
the history thing ever happen? Because it just struck me as something really lifted from life. With the art exhibition thing, I thought it was hilarious. Uh, uh, did
No,
something like that ever
that
happen?
hasn't happened. No, so
Uh,
it didn't happen with an istri, but it happens a lot at events, where you go
uh,
to an event
uh,
and you're meant to buy something expensive, and I'm like, भाई मैं तो गाड़ी में घुस के आ गई, इतना काफी है, but
right.
you're meant to buy things. That happens, but like I said, so every instance,
Hmm.
every event has been the script has slightly tweaked itself,
Right.
just
Right.
to make it more fun.
Now, to both of you, of course, the sort of main emotional arc that we see is the mother-daughter relationship at the heart of the story. And as the story progresses, you guys start living together, and from there we proceed. And there are moments, that sort of get emotionally heavy. When she says, "मैं आपकी तरह बन जाऊं" and stuff, things like that.
Right.
Neha ma'am, both of you, I want to know how your relationship over the years, did that sort of weigh into these scenes as well, because it's only natural to imagine that how you guys have been together, as a parent and a child, how much of that seeped into, even if the script was different from how things were.
A lot of it. Our
Huh.
relationship is actually like that, and it is
Huh.
not just me and Masaba. After the trailer,
जी.
a lot of women came to me, young and old. They said, "अरे मेरी बेटी के साथ ऐसा ही होता है. अरे मेरी मम्मी
हाँ.
ऐसा ही करती है." So it is
हाँ.
something which is a very normal kind of interaction between a mother and a daughter. कहीं थोड़ा सा कम होता है, कहीं थोड़ा ज्यादा होता है, ज्यादा मात्रा में. But I think it's a very normal thing to happen. Like, I'll tell you
Right.
something, like that
Yeah.
paratha thing, okay?
Hmm.
Now, Badhai Ho had amazing scenes, amazing everything, ठीक है?
Hmm.
अगर किसी को पूछो तुम्हारा सबसे फेवरेट मोमेंट क्या है बधाई हो में, कितने लोगों ने मुझे बोला है. अभी मैं कह रही हूँ, मेरे रोंगटे खड़े हो रहे हैं कि जब आप बोलते खाना खा लिया बेटा, that moment, you understand? So that is because it happens in every mother and son thing,
Hmm.
in every parent and child relationship. So हमारा जो है वो हमारा ही नहीं है, वो पूरी दुनिया का ही है. मतलब दुनिया में सब
Right.
माँ बेटी का ऐसा ही होता है, या माँ बेटे का या
Right.
बाप बेटे का. So that is a very natural thing and normal thing we have shown, which is very relatable to people.
Sure, sure. Mazaba, there's a moment that ends the trailer where you are at a shop and someone is selling your designs, and you call that person out, and then it builds to a joke or a name. But what I found interesting is that as funny as that was, it gives you a glimpse. A lot of Indian artists, designers, and stuff. The kind of how your art sort of permeates into the world, but often your own identity is sort of at odds with it. People are not aware of the kind of art. It's more than just a funny scene. Is that something you felt through the arc of how you explore your career through the show? How much of that comes from life, and the various things that you felt being such a ace designer in India? Yeah.
I think with respect to fashion, I would say it's like 70-30. So 70% of things
Uh,
that have happened to me or around me, and 30% of it is just, scripted. But I think the most important part of it all was that everybody, for me, it was very important to represent that, what fashion industry and people in fashion are
mm,
not just lame, and they're not just like people you don't take seriously because of the job that they're in, because of the profession that they're in. And I think that I wanted to show that, okay, there's this one side where, okay, Kiara comes in and I'm being all sweet. And then I
Hmm.
walk into this really cluttered room with tailors.
Yes, yes,
Uh, you
yes,
know,
yes.
yeah, so that's the reality. The back end of
Uh,
fashion is actually like running a tailor ki dukan, you know,
hmm.
and on the front of it, it looks so glamorous. And I think just doing business in fashion is so difficult. So I wanted
Right.
it to be a representation of that. In terms of the arc, I think it's true. This has happened wherein Lajpat Nagar I've
Hmm.
gone and they've tried to sell me
Hmm.
my own prints. It's happened to many other people who've tried to go to Glance or whatever to buy fabric. But I think that it's a very nice arc. It's actually one where it just goes to show that fashion and designers are such a small part of the larger glamour industry, and they're not really given their due sometimes. But the
Right.
work and the hard work involved is actually enough and more. So that's what we wanted to show
Right.
in a very small and light way.
Right. Right. Neema, I wanted to know, alongside, as we see both of your lives, being celebrities, the way the sort of the media sphere that you also exist, that also finds its way into the script. You begin with the how the blind item goes around, and how how your lives are, put under pressure because of that. You had been on, all our film magazines, throughout on covers, and later, even today. I want to know how has your on a broad perspective, over the years, how is your view of this sort of give and take that exists between the being a celebrity and the media, and how that affects personal life, because I think the show sort of gives you a good glimpse, how newspapers, stories, covers, that is such a huge part of being an actor and being a celebrity.
डिस्टर्ब तो हो जाता है इंसान, कोई भी इंसान
हाँ
हो, सेलिब्रिटी हो, कोई कॉमन
जी
इंसान भी हो, कोई उसके बारे में कुछ लिखे जो सच ना, बिल जिसका 1% भी सच ना हो, तो डिस्टर्ब तो हो ही जाते हैं। लेकिन धीरे धीरे ओवर द इयर्स मैंने ये सीख लिया है कि आपको कहाँ कितना कहना है, क्या कहना है, किस तरह से बिहेव करना है, बिकॉज फाइनली हम पब्लिक फिगर हैं। अगर हमें बहुत फायदे होते हैं पब्लिक फिगर होने के, तो ये सब
हम्म,
नुकसान भी होते हैं। तो अभी थोड़ा सा ध्यान से बोलो, क्योंकि कोई बात आपकी कहेंगे वो कहीं और ले जाई जा सकती है। तो ऐसी कंट्रोवर्शियल बातें ना बोलो, अपने काम से मतलब रखो, फालतू बात मत बोलो, ऐसी कुछ चीजें
जी
मैं सीख गई हूँ धीरे धीरे, जो कि शुरू में नहीं सीखी थी। शुरू में मेरे मेरे को लगता था
हम्म,
जर्नलिस्ट मेरे से बात करने आया, वो मेरा फ्रेंड है,
हाँ
मैं ऐसे बात करती थी, वो मेरा फ्रेंड है, सो वो मेरा फ्रेंड नहीं है, वो अपना काम कर रहा है, मुझे अपना काम करना है, तो मुझे, हालांकि देखो
राइट
सब तरह के लोग हैं। ओवर द इयर्स जब हम कहीं जाते हैं फंक्शन में, सारे फोटोग्राफर्स होते हैं ना वहाँ, अभी
जी
कितने दोस्त हैं, हाय हेलो होती है,
हाँ
क्योंकि कब से आ रहे हैं, कब से कर रहे हैं, आओ एक ड्रिंक पी के जाओ, लाइक दैट। सो I
राइट
see them and I feel so happy. They have been part of my life for so many years. So वो अच्छे
राइट
moments भी हैं, बुरे moments भी हैं, ठीक है, it's
राइट
not so bad.
राइट Right. When having done a season of the show, I was recently, watching Curb Your Enthusiasm and, reading sort of Larry David's interviews, on the show. And what struck
Right.
me is that, something like this can go two ways. It can be very cathartic, it can be, very therapeutic, just, revisiting your life like that. Or you can just grow a thick skin to everything, right? And you can take jokes and humor and you can just go and be yourself on screen. How has it been for you? Has it been a big mix of both? Has it been pretty much like any other acting assignment you would do, or has it really affected your life in any sort of significant way?
Um, I think it definitely wasn't cathartic when I was filming. It
Hmm.
was like I had more of an out of body experience where I actually thought this is a character that I've been given to play.
Huh.
And I just happen to know her journey in and out. I happen to know what she's like as a person. And I have familiar experiences, or I have this familiarity towards this person. So I think that was it. I think the catharsis and the entire piece of reliving everything was over at the scripting phase.
Right.
Where I said, "Oh, let's bring this instance into it. Let's leave this out." I think that whole process finished then, and when I went on to set, it became like a job. It
Hmm.
became
Hmm.
in fact was great fun, because then I said, you think of things in such heaviness, and you think, oh my God, this is such a heavy event in my life. It's such a tough thing that happened. And then you're like, but now I'm here and I've gone past it, and it
Right.
actually becomes light, and
Right.
then you look back and
Right.
you say, oh, this was not even that big a deal, for example.
Right. Right.
So that was what it was like for me. It became very clinical during filming. It
Huh.
became like a job where I would switch on and I would switch off. So yeah.
Right. Right. But you'd like to act ahead. You'd like to, act more and do more. Take up more acting
Yeah,
projects.
totally. If I get work, then I would
Right.
love to.
Right. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, both of you. I had a wonderful time talking to you. All the best for the show. We're very excited for Masaba Masaba.
So much.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All the best.
Bye.